I used to end a dinner talk that I did entitled Spiritual Pilates with the performance of some prestidigitation, some magic.
Brian Zachary Mayer, I help the spiritual but not religious.
There's a chance this spiritual religious thing is not what you think.
You get to choose who you are in this world, and that's enough, and that's awesome.
The less you believe everything you think, the better.
I'm ready, you're ready, let's dive in.
I'm an accomplished magician. For the past 40 years, I've attended Tennant's Magic Camp in various locations, and I'm now the Dean of Instruction. I don't tell everybody about the fact that I can do prestidigitation. And the reason became quite clear at the end of the Spiritual Pilates. At the end of Spiritual Pilates, I would have a prediction box, a clear prediction box with a piece of paper in it. I would tumble the piece of paper out and it would have predicted who was sitting next to whom, what words would be randomly said at dinner. It was mind-blowing, and it didn't work. Sure, people enjoyed it, but there was something off about it. When I did this at a member of the actors, where is he? Some fancy playwright thing in Los Angeles. I did at Dave's house. He's a member of the Actors Playwrights Theater, something.
The Actors Studio. That's what I'm trying to remember. The Actors Studio.
And he said to me afterwards why the magic didn't work at the end. And he said, Brian, your persona is you are the most honest, just balls out honest clergy person we've ever met. And then you're going to deceive us with prestidigitation? So I moved things around and I did magic earlier in the Spiritual Pilates, showing how we don't really enjoy being fooled. Sometimes I'll even do magic at the end of a wedding ceremony, after at the reception, at the cocktail hour. I'll do something what I call is extend the magic, and I'll walk from group of people to group of people doing amazing miracles in their hands. There are two things that I point out when something magical happens. We have a choice. We can either be amazed when we don't understand something that happens, or we can be filled with doubt. And they're separate and distinct. And Abraham Joshua Heschel, he said, and I'm going to insert the quote here,
Our goal should be to live life in radical amazement, to get up in the morning and look at the world in a way that takes nothing for granted. Everything is phenomenal. Everything is incredible. Never treat life casually. To be spiritual is to be amazed.
We have a choice when things don't go the way that we think they should. We either act with wonder or we act with suspicion and doubt. Heschel also said that wonder, not doubt, leads to knowledge. It's the wonder. How did it happen? Not, I don't think I saw it right, or there's something wrong with that. But it's the wonder that leads us to knowledge. It's wonder that opens our eyes to see the possibilities that are around us that we wouldn't otherwise see. I talk sometimes about something I refer to as the half-life of wonder. For example, shame has a much longer half-life than wonder. Shame lasts for a long time. Wonder, on the other hand, it doesn't seem to last that long. And this is what I want to give you to do as homework. I want you to, in the next day, in the next hours, however long you do this for, is to, when something doesn't go as you thought it should, or when something goes different, I want you to think, am I going towards wonder or am I going towards doubt? Because going towards doubt is when you get angry, you get annoyed. My son wanted a PlayStation 4, and I didn't want to buy it for him. And I did. I bought him a PlayStation 4. And the very next day, one of my former students who I was talking to said, Rabbi, I didn't need my PlayStation. I packed it up. I was going to ship it to you. And I said, right, here's this thing that's not going as I expected. And I had the choice to be really frustrated at $400 that I had just put out. Or instead, what I've trained myself to do is I was able to say, I guess the universe didn't want me to have yours. Thank you. Are you going to go towards wonder or doubt? Frustration. All the negative things. You understand. The goal of this game is to figure out which one you do, not necessarily to kick your ass when you're doing the wrong one. Wonder, my friends, wonder, wonder, wonder. Rabbi Brian, Religion Outside the Box. Glad you're listening. Glad you're part. 77% weekly. It's a newsletter that I send out 40 out of 52 weeks a year. Please take a look at it. It's pretty fucking fantastic. I don't curse all the time.